Ready? And, question first. Jack Stevenson asks, ironically or not, I don't know which, why is killing brown people so great? And Mark. This is the great criticism labeled against the Americans since World War II and maybe even during World War II, this idea that this racism and this imperialism and all of this capitalism is useful for killing brown people. They're not real people. And, we go out and kill brown people for oil. We kill brown people for resources. We kill brown people or black people for magnesium. We kill them for their territory. It's a giant goddamn lie. It's an absolute lie, and it needs to be called that from the beginning. It's not that at all. Let's look at some facts, shall we? During World War II, the Allies, in the person of the United States and Great Britain, firebombed Nazi Germany, which is the most white group of people on the face of the earth. They are Aryans. They made a case of being Aryans. American bombers, often escorted by fighter planes flown by black pilots in the Tuskegee Airmen Squadron, bombed the whitest people on the face of the earth into the Stone Age with firebombs. The firebombing of Dresden probably killed 100,000 people, may have been more than that. It's certainly in that number. That's more people than died at Hiroshima. So this idea that we don't attack white people, really, it's all just take the gloves off for the brown people, is just patently false from the beginning. From the beginning. We had 2 world wars with the whitest people on the planet. And off we went. Our adversary during the Cold War for 25 or 30, 40 years is the Russians. They're as Caucasian as they get because the Caucasus are in Russia. So the argument falls flat on its face in the beginning. Now, as far as the brown people actually killed by U.S. military in Vietnam and so on, in Korea, let's have a little look at that argument. Why don't we? In Korea, the war started because of American hegemony. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, that's not actually it at all, is it? It's the socialists and the communists who are making this charge against Americans as liking to kill brown people that launched the Korean War. Communist aggression launched the Korean War. And Americans, white Americans, went to die in frozen wastelands to fight for the freedom of brown people. That's what actually happened in the Korean War, and the same thing happened again in the Vietnam War. The freaking communists, that'd be you guys leveling this charge, launched an unprovoked invasion against other brown people, and we white people, including the black people and brown people in America, went to the other side of the world and lost 50,000 of our people killed defending the freedom of other brown people over there. So you can take this brown person argument and you can stick it where the sun doesn't shine. There's not a speck of truth to it, not a particle of truth to it. It's a giant ongoing lie that's been foisted on us, and the most fundamental look at the history of what actually happened shows it to be the lie that it is. Now, I have no control over where the bad people in the world come from. For a while, they came from Nazi Germany. They come from Russia. They come from all over the place. If the fact is that most of the people in the world are brown, well, then I guess most of the people that we're going to have to deal with who have a problem with us, who launch attacks on us using airplanes, let's say, that we put innocent civilians in, those people are going to have to be dealt with. And we're not going to not deal with them because they're brown. Okay, I actually like that one a lot. It was kind of cool.